Hey everyone.
Hey guys.
So this is Alaina Sapienza from Heavy Duty.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I thought it would be a good idea to invite her over here because you're my cousin, actually, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
So the Christmas Tale Part 1 and Part 2, we did that Christmas special in the third season. That turns 10 years old next week. And I realized, I can't believe the show's been off the air for 8 years now. It feels like forever ago, but it's so strange. And I was just telling you this. We only see each other every Christmas and maybe during the summer.
Yeah.
But when I watch this show and then I see you come over, I forget that you actually are older. I think, oh yeah, she doesn't look like that anymore. Right. So, I thought it would be good. I originally was going to watch all the Christmas specials here. This was going to be like a Christmas thing. Mm-hmm. But then I thought you had a lot more funny moments throughout the show, and I thought it'd be fun to watch some of those.
Yeah.
So we're going to sit and watch Heavy Duty moments, most likely hers. And I want to just see, I would just want to see your reaction to this, because I don't know. Have you seen this show lately at all?
No, I haven't seen this show since we did it years ago. And maybe last Christmas when we watched a couple episodes.
That's okay. Do you ever tell, does anyone in your family ever watch this, or your friends, or anything like that?
No, I told all my friends about it, though, and they loved it.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Now.
Well, that's good, because sometimes, I keep doing videos on my YouTube channel, and I not forget that I've done Heavy Duty, but I've just forgotten what we did in this show. I'll watch an episode, I'm like, oh, man, we did that? Oh, I should take this off. This is embarrassing.
So many cringy moments.
Yeah, I would have changed a lot in this show, but I just got out of high school when we shot this, when we were doing this show. I was a senior in I was a junior in high school when we started shooting it, and when it started airing, I had just graduated high school. So I was in my first 2 or 3 years of college when we did this show. How old were you when we did the show? Do you remember?
I think I was
what grade were you in when we did this? I mean, this was 10 years ago, right? So you're...
Second grade.
Second grade?
Or first grade. First or second I was in.
How old are you now?
19.
You're 19.
Yeah.
I was 19 when we made this show.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That is so weird.
So we're gonna play some of this right now.
Oh God. And
this is gonna be interesting to watch. Sort of a minor Heavy Duty reunion. I would have loved to have had Julianne, Mike, and Dan in here, but we all have different schedules and stuff, and it is what it is. But I figured this would be more fun.
Yeah. Best
line.
Grandpa, you're awesome.
Oh my God. I remember you were 6 when we shot that, okay? And you had, I remember I told you to say that line and you had no idea what that meant.
No clue.
No idea. I made you say it. We did the scene. I showed it to my mom and your mom, and they were howling laughing.
Hysterical.
On the floor laughing so hard. And I just thought it would be funny because you didn't know what that word meant.
I had no clue what it meant. And then I was walking around the whole rest of the day telling everybody they have Alzheimer's.
You did that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That was my comeback for so long.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so this is from the first episode.
Oh, that room.
That we did. Yeah, I remember. Made a lot of movies in that room.
This house.
Growing up.
I miss this house.
I miss that house too.
It was such a good house.
Yeah, our first scene. This is how it all started. Oh my gosh, did I ever get a haircut?
Never.
Oh. This is...
Hi, Alaina. I'm Andrew. We're going to have a lot of fun together.
You did that 3 or 4 times, I think.
Yeah, I could never keep a straight face.
No, that was another thing. You always kept laughing before we did it.
I always laughed. It was so fun.
You always did. Now, this, right when the show started airing on YouTube, that's when we got Maisie, which is my sister's dog. She's actually my dad's dog. My sister moved out, so it's we decided to do an episode. This is right when Dan started entering the show, but Mike wasn't in the show yet. And we thought it'd be funny if we had something happen. We wrote Maisie into the show, and this was the episode.
Right, Dan, I gotta go.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was fun to work with, Dan Edgar. I love how I'm walking to a house without wearing shoes.
I know.
That, oh.
Didn't we have the crate like right outside too for her to run into?
We did, yeah. That shot when she runs out of the door, we had the crate like right there, and she jumped right into it because we didn't want to lose her.
Yeah.
Because she was only like a year old at the time.
She wasn't even trained or anything.
No, she still isn't.
I know, not
she's
at
12
all.
years old and she still isn't trained. No, she still looks that small actually.
Yeah, she does. She looks like a puppy cell.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
That's so funny.
Let me look at season 2. You know, I always kind of wish that we did more episodes. Like, I'm really I always kind of wish we had done more with this show.
Yeah. What would you do?
Well, originally, I don't know if I ever told you this, but we were originally going to do a movie.
I think you did mention
I
that.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were going to do a movie. When we were doing the 4th season, it was going to either be, we were going to do season 4 or we were going to make a movie, because we weren't going to do both, because we were already stressed as it was.
Yeah.
Because you had the easiest job. You came over for a few minutes and then you left.
I know.
Mike and Dan, they had an easy job too. They came over, did their scenes, and left. But they were still writing episodes and they were still hanging around and all that. But you just came in, said your lines, and left. That was literally it. I'm trying to find.
This is so funny to look back on.
I know, it's so weird.
I know, and we did this for years. Oh my gosh.
By the way, when did your room switch from blue to white?
Oh, the chamber made it.
I'm glad we're doing this now because 3 weeks ago, because of my hernia surgery, I wasn't able to laugh at all.
Yeah.
So now it's better. It actually doesn't hurt as much.
Oh, Mr. Drinkers. Hey, where's your nephew?
Ah, there he is.
Here he is.
Mike Franz.
This is the brat who couldn't keep his nose out of my car. First of all, I didn't put my nose in your car. I was trying to help you out. So Dark was smiling it up. Mr. Drinkers, I gotta spend 5 days with this guy. This is my nephew.
I love how Uncle Andy got in these scenes.
Oh, we needed somebody to play Mr. Drinkers, and I would always ask my dad, I'm like, Dad, just stand and face the wall, and I'll just film you for 30 seconds.
Yeah, he
And
loved it.
we'll put Dan Edgar's voice over it. Oh my goodness.
By the way, where are you parked? Right next to you.
Yes.
That was my car. You can't extend the contract.
The humor in these is so funny.
Now I figured, because it's Christmas time, we would watch a little bit of this. Now this was an interesting episode, because I remember this one, we shot the 2nd season over the summer of 2011, and then we moved out of the Marlton house.
Uh-huh.
So we weren't living there anymore. And it was season 2 was supposed to be the last season, and I remember thinking, oh, we never did a Christmas special. What if we did a Christmas special where we go to your house because we don't have my house, and it's not going to make sense halfway through the season that we don't have the house anymore.
Yeah.
So I remember, I forget how this came up, but I called you up, or your mom, or your dad, or somebody, and said, can we shoot in your house for a day or 2 and do this Christmas special? And they said yes. And how we got Dan and Mike over there, I have no idea how we were able to work that out.
No idea.
But we did it. Do you remember filming this one?
Yes, I could not stop laughing.
Now this was your house, this episode,
Uh-huh.
and you guys don't live there anymore, right? You guys
No,
moved out of that
we
place?
moved.
Yeah.
My car's not working.
I miss that house too.
Yeah.
Are you?
Now this was supposed to be in a bar, but this is actually in your basement downstairs, I remember.
Uh-huh.
You seem troubled.
You know, Dan Edgar, even though, like, okay, I'll be honest, I was a terrible director with this show. Like, if I would do this show all over again, I would have done it so much different.
Yeah.
And obviously, I would have had a writing staff here, too, because I was the only one basically coming up with a majority of the episodes. Dan and Mike did, too, but the one thing that I loved what Dan did in this show was that he just played it straight.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I loved about it. Like, he did a real... it does work. Like, I do like what he's doing here. Because Mike was getting all the comedy, obviously, but Dan had his moments in the show.
Yeah, this scene is funny.
Yeah. I don't know whose idea this was, if that was his or mine, to sing Captain Jack while drunk.
Just one thing. Yeah, I can't drive. No, that's okay. I got no idea. There's another thing.
If we had done the show today, I would not have put the laugh track in. I would have taken that out.
That's so funny. Was he actually drinking the Captain, or was he drinking Coca-Cola?
I think he was drinking iced tea. Or maybe he was really drinking. I don't think so, because we had just left high school at the time, so I don't know if he was really drinking, because I was telling him, look, we're going to put this on the internet, so we gotta be careful here.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if he was or not. It was probably tea or something. Oh. Yeah, let's do the foot stomping joke again. Because it works so well in the pilot.
So well.
I'm wearing my high school Spirit Week shirt.
Someone's watching you.
Who are you and why is he there?
He is a sweetheart.
Hi, I'm Alaina.
The blooper reel for this was a riot.
Uh-huh.
Because we screwed up so many times.
I remember having so much fun with that.
I remember your sister was there with us, and she said, "Oh, can I be in it and my friend be in it too? I think her friend is in this." And they had no idea what this was for.
That's so funny.
Now, here's something I should point out here. We shot this in mid-November of 2011. It didn't air until Christmas Eve of 2011, and I'll never forget this. We had our annual Christmas Eve party, the whole family,
Yeah.
at my aunt's house, and she lived about 5 minutes from where you used to live, in this house. So I was editing the episode together and getting it up, because it aired on Christmas Eve. And I'm getting it together, and I'm like, I'm missing a shot of the house. And I asked your mom, during the Christmas party, hey, could I go to your house, turn the lights on inside, and just get an exterior shot for this episode? And she's like, well, how long will you be? I said, like, 10 minutes. She said, okay. So I literally went out, got this shot right here,
Uh-huh.
and zoomed in,
On the tree.
just so we could get that. I was in my Jeep getting that shot, and once I had it, I'm like, yes, now we can upload the episode.
That's so funny. Is that John's
It's-
friend? Yes.
And of course, what's the name of the show? Now that was in the house that I was living at the time. That's not in your house, but it looks it.
This is the best part.
This was your idea, I think.
Yes. My poem. I had no clue how to say poem, so we called it a poem.
Yeah, you couldn't say it, and I love how Mike is just like brought to tears while you're reading the chapter pregnant.
He was like really crying too, because we couldn't stop laughing.
He was, yeah. I love how he's into. They're not into it. Nope.
We must have recited this poem like 40 plus times.
For shooting it.
Yeah, because I couldn't like get it down. I kept laughing.
You could not keep a straight face during this. I remember the one moment, I think it's where you like slam the book down and you're like, it's not about trees, poems, or Santa Claus. You
Yeah.
could not get that
It was
line.
that one.
You couldn't get that.
That's so funny.
We were shooting this well until like 8 o'clock at night, and I remember we were trying to wrap it up.
Yeah, we were doing this for so long.
Yeah, we started at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we filmed all this in one day because I knew I wasn't getting everybody back for a second day. So we filmed all this, I think, starting at 3, and we wrapped it up by like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like, we were filming a lot.
So well worth it though. It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was because for a while I thought this was going to be our only Christmas special, and then halfway through season 3, after this aired, I remember thinking, let's do one more season, and then we did another one. Are we squishing you here? Because it looks it.
That's so funny.
And of course, he's still going. I'm trying to think of like what other moments that you had in the show. Let me go to season 3. Maybe we had something there.
This was just so much fun. I remember I had the biggest crush on Mike, too.
You did?
Yeah, it was like my first crush.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I was like 6 years old. I was like, oh, I love this guy. He was hilarious, too. That's why I had such a crush.
He's married now, actually. Mike France.
Crazy.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. I haven't spoken to him in a few years, but he really is a nice guy.
Yeah, he was always really nice.
I'm trying to think like what. Oh wait, here we go. This is from us. Let's go to season 3. Let me see here. Now this is when we did it in the Cuthbert house.
See, Alaina, that's why we call it long division.
I vividly remember shooting this, too.
You do?
Yes.
They should call school long school because it takes so long to go.
That's a great joke, right? Great. Guess who wrote it?
Very, very good.
Oh, that's not long yet. You can get a new one.
I love how you don't have any emotion here. You're just like, I ain't get a new one.
I know.
I broke your laptop, but forget it.
I heard about that. No one cares.
Oh my goodness. Now, when we shot these episodes, did you ever... The only time you ever met the cast members was when we did the Holiday Chaos, I think.
Yeah, like everyone together.
Yeah, because nobody else was in the room with you except me and maybe Mike if you had an interact a scene with him.
Yeah.
Because you guys were cousins in the show.
Uh-huh.
And you never really had a scene with Dan other than Holiday Chaos. Did you even meet Julianne? I don't think
I
you did.
can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. Or if I did, it was in the old house, not the Marlton one, the other one.
Oh, the house for season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think I did either. I remember Dan and I remember Mike.
Because if there was a moment where all 5 of us were on set at the same time, I would have taken a picture of the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Like, because on the DVD covers, you notice, like, we're never all in the same picture.
I know.
Because that doesn't exist, so... unless it's photoshopped. Now, this is the Christmas Tale. This is 10 years... This turns 10 years old next week.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years.
I know, it does not feel like 10 years.
It doesn't. This Santa hat idea, I still think is gold.
So
that whole
funny.
story with the Santa hat, I think that's hysterical.
It
That
is.
doesn't look right.
I hated that kitchen.
Did you really?
I did, yeah. I was going through a lot of problems at this point. I mean, I was slowly starting to get over it when we did season 3, but when I was editing season 2 together, you know, to move out of your family home that you lived in for most of your childhood,
I know.
and all of a sudden it's not there anymore, like that just... And you're constantly having to edit episodes from that house, like that was even harder, so...
I know, so many memories.
Yeah.
My way now from getting
It's
out.
crazy. We both don't have our childhood homes anymore.
No, neither of us.
Crazy.
When did you move out of your house?
We moved out of there when I was in 7th grade. So,
So that was, what was that, like 2017?
yeah,
2018, around there?
2018
Okay.
it was.
Hopefully he gets back soon.
Oh, I forgot about this. Oh,
That's hilarious.
my Michael Jackson impression. This is on YouTube. How many people have seen this right now? 10 years and not even 300 people. That's good. That means nobody is seeing this right now. That's
I remember
good.
every car scene, we had to like set it up a mile down the street, and then we
Yes.
would get it driving.
Because we had to shoot. Because we would shoot. So here's the thing: we never had a budget for this show. We just did it.
Yeah.
So whenever we would shoot a scene in a car, we would have to rehearse it and make sure we were doing it right. Because if anybody screwed up a line or anything like that, we would have to wind the car back and keep going. Because
Yeah.
we didn't have a set, we didn't have grips, we didn't have lights, none of that. We literally got in a car. Somebody would drive the car, and we would film the scene, which is incredibly dangerous to do. But considering we never have a budget, so. Oh, this was good. I still think this is one of the best scenes we ever did.
It is.
He held his head high up on all the stairs.
Yeah.
He always got so in the zone.
He did, yeah.
Always.
Matt's even applauding that. Like, he's not even in the scene, he's narrating it. Oh. You know, there seems to be this reoccurring joke. We had a lot of reoccurring jokes that we would do on set, and we ended up just putting them into the show, like, and we're in Allentown. You know, you weren't supposed to know what was in the box. All these little things.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think this is where the "my back" started, because that's actually a joke. That's a meme from Spider-Man 2 when Tobey Maguire falls and hits his back.
Uh-huh.
So we were making Spider-Man jokes anyway, so we just had Mike say that a lot. Whenever his back would get cracked, he'd be like, "My back, my back."
Didn't we always call Mike Toby Maguire?
We did Tobey Maguire drinkers. That
always
was in
said-
it. Genius writing, right? That was genius. I totally would have done that differently.
He got so mad.
He would always get mad about it.
Yeah.
This was a line that Mike came up with. I didn't write this, because this is when we started writing scripts for the show. Because the first 2 seasons we did it like Curb Your Enthusiasm. We would just come up with a scenario and you would ad-lib the scene. Here we were having scripts, and he came up with stupid piece of craftsmanship for Christmas, I think the name was, when he couldn't get the star to light up.
Then we'll get a new one.
Alright, what do you want? Okay, Alaina's coming over right now. She's only coming over for 2 seconds, though, I promise.
2 seconds.
Because we can only film her lines for 2 seconds.
Spend time with me, of course.
Oh no.
No.
You're getting the door.
Why did you get the door? No!
No, I didn't. I put up with it for too long.
I love the way Mike would react to what I was doing, or I would react to what he was doing. Like I always loved doing scenes with Mike. That was
Yeah.
because he was an actor. He still is an actor. He's an actor. He knows comedy, and that was the main reason why I wanted him in the show, because he would make us laugh all the time in high school.
Yeah.
And I realized, you know what? If we're ever gonna do funny stuff, we need him.
Yeah. And he was hilarious.
He was.
Even when we weren't doing scenes, he was hilarious.
Now this is part 2, and this aired on New Year's Eve because I couldn't get Matt to come back and do the rest of the narration because I was still writing it when we shot part 1.
Uh-huh.
So he had to do it like in voiceover.
Christmas Eve, you wait 2 hours in line for damaged sugar.
I think this is your scene. Yeah.
Aw.
Alaina,
Oh, hi there.
what are you doing here?
Watching Christmas movies. What else?
Because all 9-year-old girls just do that, right?
I did. Blocking the kitchen.
You're very strong moving that tree.
Hey, you're Toby.
You always pull in your pranks.
Always.
Why'd you give her a jump rope for Christmas? Because the drum set is too much money.
if we had the money or if we had a drum set, we definitely would have gotten that on the show.
Yeah.
And you would have just banged it so loud. And
That
it would have been, yeah.
so funny.
Even though that's been done in every sitcom ever, it still would have been, we would have made it funny.
It's a classic.
Yes.
Fingers will get nowhere. Oh, I'm pointing a finger at you, but I think you want to see it.
Oh, wow. I can't believe we did that. In a show that's guaranteed to be rated TVG, some of these jokes, I'm like, wow, we said that? Oh, man. Oh, I said that word? Oh, kids watch this show. Oh, boy.
Do you still have all your, what are they? All the Christmas things that you have?
Oh, those Christmas animatronics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have them.
You do?
Yeah, I kept them. Some of them got a little damaged. I had to fix them up.
Guys, what is she?
I'm used to fixing animatronics. I'm very used to doing that.
Yes.
You've seen the YouTube channel, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
She's related to me. She's known for years.
Yeah.
Everyone in my family knows how I feel about that.
So help me.
You want me to see another Santa hat?
And we're cutting to the.
Sorry, I'm still in my job. When did this happen? Remember when Dad drove me to Allentown 3 days ago? Yeah, I remember. Alaina, I thought it would be.
Oh, Dad, someone called back an hour ago asking for you.
Who?
I don't know. I think her name's Juliana.
Julianne? What did she want?
She said her flight got canceled, and she's on her way over right now.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed!
I still think that's funny. I still think that's good. Got a new star, and that's the star we have now, actually, over there in the corner. So we've had that Christmas star for 10 years.
Alright, Andrew. I need you to go out and get
This house really does look like a sitcom set.
It does.
It does, yeah. I think that was another reason why I thought if we're gonna do season 3 and keep the show going, yeah, we could do it here. This makes sense.
Listen, just for once, just suck it up and go out and do this for me. It took me 2 hours just to get sugar, and I'm not going back out there.
It's fine.
Hey, you already
I liked it when Julianne came on the show.
Yeah, it was nice to have another girl.
It was, yeah. It was nice to have her on the show.
Are you Dan's girlfriend? Can I place a bet on how long the relationship will last?
And of course, I don't care.
No, good.
I just do the chores. I could care less. I can't believe I made you say that.
You made me say so much, and I just went with it because I had no clue what was going on half the time.
No, because you didn't read the script, and I remember you kept asking me, what happens in this episode? I'm like, you'll see when it airs. It'll be okay.
I know.
Which is not how you're supposed to do it. But we had very little seconds to get this show shot. This I'm still impressed by because the 5 of us are sitting at this table and we were never all on set at the same time here.
Yeah.
Like right here, I'm only with Dan and Julianne. When Mike is on camera, I was only with him. When you're on camera, I was only with you. So it looks like all 5 of us are here, but it really is impressive.
It is.
No, it's not bad.
So much work went into this too. Like,
Yeah.
as little as it seems, like we put so much into this.
Mm-hmm. It would have been funny if Matt Hoover was able to come on the show when we were filming this. I would have had him just narrate this episode while just walking through the house, and the rest of us at the table just like.
I know. Look
Like that would have been hysterical if Matt Hoover had come back. He was busy; he didn't have time. But I'm glad we got his narration for part 2. That's what we needed.
What?
We've been dating for like a month now. You didn't think to get your girlfriend a gift for Christmas?
I did.
Didn't they actually have a little fling going on?
I don't know. I think so. I think it was before the show started, and then Dan told me about it because Dan and Mike both knew her. I think Dan knew her because they had done a show together or something.
Yeah.
And Mike knew her too, and they introduced her to me. And also, she was a fan of the show when the second season was airing because she would comment on like every episode when they were coming out. And then they were telling me about her, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just have her be on the show? And then she came on the show, and that was great.
It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, we're writing this new character. We're going to give Dan a love interest. We think it could be funny. And she said, oh, yeah, Heavy Duty. I love that show. Yeah, I like it. I'll come on. And she stayed on until the end of the show.
There's gotta be something I can do.
His hair was all messed up by the time he took that hat off. Because he had to wear that for so long.
All their stupid little quirks, and what the hell is with the napkin?
That's another reoccurring thing that happened.
And take that stupid hat off!
That's still great.
Great.
Still great. I love it. And of course...
It's classic.
My pride has been fast. So we're not left. Look at the right side. You got your hat off.
I didn't really know how to end this, so I did this little thing with Home Alone. I remember that.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, we didn't have you. We would have had you and Julianne if they were there with us. Like all five of us sang Happy Holidays. But
Yeah.
okay, now I don't know if you remember this one,
Let's say.
but I remember this one was the diary. This is when we steal your diary and you find out about it.
Yeah. When I see them, like, all the memories come back. Like, vividly filming this. It was so fun.
Here, let me fast forward here, because Mike's reading it, and I remember we're trying to get. Yeah, here we go.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Shut up, Andrew!
Oh!
Well, where's my diary?
Alaina, why would you be here looking for it?
How about I left it here and I want it back?
You're gonna have to look at your house again. It's not here.
Now it's your turn. It's your turn, drinkers. I put up with that too many times.
See you next week, loser.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
I warned you about that thermostat.
It's still great. Still holds up. Yep. Oh wow.
You said he's still an actor, right?
I think I don't know if he's doing it professionally or not, but I did know because he had done all the plays in school because Dan and Mike and we all went to the same high school. So we did. That's actually how they got involved in the show because Joe and Nick were the original two leads with me, and it was you when we first started it. And then after we shot the first 4 episodes, the show got shelved, brought it back a year and a half later in 2011 because we started filming this in 2009 because it was going to air then because you were 6 when we started it, and I think you were like 7 or 8 by the time it was coming out to YouTube.
Yeah.
And I remember Joe and Nick didn't want to do it, and I said, okay, so we'll get 2 new characters. So I asked Dan and Mike, because we had done the musical together. I was the videographer, but they were in it. And they were funny. And I was trying to find actors who were funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if we want funny, I'm gonna ask them.
They're funny.
Oh yeah. Now we did this one episode called
I love this one.
I don't know, I don't think you were in this one, were you?
I wasn't, but
the theater?
Yeah, I love this one.
So what show are we seeing tonight?
Yeah.
I love how you're all wearing the suits.
Yeah, we're just waiting to go to the. This was me doing the Seinfeld the opera episode. If you've ever seen the opera episode of Seinfeld, there's a scene where they're just standing around waiting in suits, and I thought, what if we did a whole episode like that, just waiting to go to the theater?
Yeah, it was so funny.
And of course, we reveal certain plot elements.
Okay, Leslie. Head, hold it inside and blow. I need to tell you something.
Hurry up, because Dan and Julianne should be mad at him then.
Actually, that's what it's about.
He played this perfectly with his character.
About Juliet.
Yeah?
I had a dream.
This was Julianne's idea. Wait for it. That was her idea because I think she was doing like a version of a play or something, and I think it was Sound of Music, or she did Sound of Music, and I didn't know she could sing, and she started singing one of the songs, and I think it was her or me. I don't know who came up with it, but we were coming up with an idea where, like, what if Mike heard that and it was a dream sequence and he likes her now? That now you got your love triangle in the show.
Yeah. That was great.
I was thinking like maybe it would be between Dan, Julianne, and myself at first, but then I thought, nah, because I want this to be funny. It'd be funnier if Mike was doing this instead.
Yeah.
Because I was the lead in the show, and I'm like, if it's me, that's gonna be too obvious.
Yeah.
So let's have Mike do it instead.
Forget I ever said
I love all the personality of our characters too.
Yeah, even though most of us are just playing ourselves, but I think we're playing exaggerated portions of ourselves.
Yeah.
Which is what I was going for. I don't know if everybody else was doing that, but
Well, boys,
he played that perfectly. He just whipped his head back and. I'm trying to find your. Okay, I probably should play this and talk about this. Otherwise, the heavy duty fans will freak out if I don't. So this was our little tribute to the Jersey Shore because we had just gotten the Shore House at this point, and I thought it'd be funny to take the characters to the beach because sitcoms usually do that sometimes. Yeah, this is our little thing of Ocean City. Yeah. Yeah, Wonderland Pier. This channel's famous for that. Yeah, we've released some of this footage in the years since, but this has 400. Yeah, that was my idea. I don't know why I went through with that. I think I tried to get the man and dog to sing that too. Yep,
Yes.
Of course I did. Yep, I knew it. So then we get to the show. This is going to be interesting to see what the house looks like then compared to now.
Now I know.
Because I'm still living there, so it's like I'm curious.
It does look so different.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah. Because this was still a shore house. Like we weren't living here. Like
Yeah.
even the door is different.
I know.
okay, there's a key under the mat.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me I'm hallucinating because you are not supposed to be in this house.
I can explain everything, alright?
Anthony, where's the bathroom?
There's a lot of echo in here because there's not a lot of furniture. That's why.
It's short house.
Well, Dan, you see, sometimes...
We should have done more episodes in the shore house.
Yeah.
We should have done more. We did one more after that, but
What are you doing here?
I believe you're in this episode though. Oh, commercial break.
Whatever, I don't care. I just need to use the bathroom.
So go, man.
I know.
Where's the bed?
Door.
Is that Alaina?
Never mind her. What are you guys doing
So why is Alaina here?
Why?
Because it's my shore house.
What?
What?
He picked up Toby because he was upset about my grandpa.
Oh,
You lied to me?
You lied to me? You lied to me?
I didn't lie to you. You're just a liar.
I love the way you said that line.
Well, apparently so are you. Come on, Dan, we're leaving.
Yeah, Dan, come on. Come on, Dan, let's go. Andrew, you're not going anywhere.
Oh boy.
What? Give me the keys. I'm taking your car. You're gonna have to ride back with Toby. What?
Oh my God.
Shakespeare.
This is one of the best. This is one of the best things we ever did on the show. I still think this is one.
Did you want me to sleep?
This was such a great joke. Great way to end the season. I love that. I don't know, like the stuff I put him through. I feel so bad.
He loves it though.
Oh. Okay, so season 4 starts off with, I think, is probably one of the greatest episodes we ever did, when we try to get that record
Yeah.
out of the shore house, and we're doing it without you knowing about it.
Is this the attic one?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Do you see anything up there?
You know, it's funny. To this day, I still make that joke whenever we go up into the attic to get Christmas stuff. I still make the joke that he's
Do you
probably
really?
still up there,
Probably.
even though it's 10 years later almost.
Here's the collection. All right, great. Try to find the records so we can get out of here.
Why am I wearing a bathing suit? I'm in someone else's house and I'm not even wearing shoes. Oh no. Yeah.
Triggers, I'm really, really sorry, but you're gonna have to stay up there for now. No, Andrew, no, don't leave me up here, Andrew. No, I hear the doorknob jiggling. I think Alaina's here. Just stay there, Andrew.
Oh. This worked out really well.
So good.
Let me grab a shower really quick, and then I'll wait for you outside, okay? Bye.
Man, I never got a haircut. My hair was always long.
So this is how horror movies start out. And not only that, it's 2 weeks away from Halloween.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there soon. Hang on.
But it's not that bad. At least I have light.
What's that light going on?
Oh. Drakers, you gave yourself away.
I'm gonna call you back.
Now, for anyone who's wondering, this is obviously the music from Ferris Bueller. But it works perfectly.
This is Gina's room, right?
Yeah. Not anymore. It's my mom's office now. Wow, that's changed a lot.
So much.
Oh, no. Yeah, this still goes well. Wow, that's a throwback. That ringtone.
Yes, Mom, I'm gonna
We fast forward through this. Yeah.
We're supposed to be in the shower.
And you're supposed to be in jail for violating grandpa. Give me the record.
You don't even like the Eagles.
The Eagles are great.
You.
Yes. Where was this? What?
I think.
Still available?
Yeah, Toby moves back into the house. That was the last episode actually that we shot with Mike.
Really?
Yeah, like the finale was shot, everything was shot, and in August of 2013 we shot the record, and that's when Mike told me, he's like, Andrew, I don't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah.
That's what he said, I've had enough, and I'm like, yeah, season 4 is going to be in anyway, so.
Yeah.
I wish we had come back for a 5th season, but I didn't want to continue the show without them.
I know. It wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah. You wanted to keep going, I remember
I
that.
did.
Yeah, you wanted to do season 5, and I thought, does Alaina get a spin-off? Like, what do we do? I was thinking of doing a spin-off, but I'm like, nah, it's going to be too much work.
I know.
Yeah. I'm trying to find your scene. You had a great scene in this one, I remember. Yeah. This is the one. This is the one where Mike's obsessed with the Carly Rae Jepsen CD because that song was everywhere at the time. Like, I remember working at Wonderland like during this time, and they would play that every other hour on the Music Express. It would drive me nuts. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Like, oh, you couldn't get away from that song.
Yep.
Hey, Toby, will you play this?
I feel like I still look like that.
Just play.
And with your scene, my mom was driving the car, and I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
That's my Jeep. That's long gone.
Say, Alaina, could we listen to something else?
Toby, put the CD back in now. I mean it.
You're very demanding.
I know.
Hey, I just met you.
Now, I remember with that shot, I kept saying, like, imagine that song playing and just do this.
Yes.
Like, wow, does anybody play the Wii anymore?
No, like, what is the throwback?
Oh, man, we were playing that nonstop. I remember, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but we were between season 3 and season 4. Dan lost like a little bit of weight, and I remember I noticed that, and I pulled him aside and I asked him. I said, Dan, how exactly did you lose all that weight? And he said, easy. I don't drink soda anymore.
Really?
And I said, really? That's all it takes? He goes, well, that and eating healthy, but yeah, no, I completely cut soda out. I stopped drinking soda for a while. He wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm back to not drinking soda anymore, but it's like, that, it really does help.
Yeah.
Like, my face was going down. This went on way too long. Yeah, it's same song.
My friend just made the CD for me to play it over and over again.
Oh my god, it's never
Oh, classic moment right here.
Oh, hey, Julianne.
Didn't hit me. Barely hit me, and we add this. That's how we did that.
All right, Alaina, we're here.
Finally.
We're right outside the shore house, by the way. think so. Yeah, this worked out well.
Mommy, I forgot my CD.
We had to get you running down the street.
Yeah.
So long.
I love how it burst out an evil laugh while throwing the CD.
I know. That was great. Whoever planned that out was so great.
I'm not sure. My ear is still ringing.
Oh yeah, we had my mom as the therapist in this one.
Yes. She was in a couple episodes.
She was, yeah, because we needed somebody to do the certain thing in the script.
Just doing what my therapist taught me to do. Andrew, spec.
How are you? I won't encourage therapy to those who don't need it.
Yeah, we didn't really have a line for that. Now this next one, I don't think you were in this one, but let me just skim through it real quick.
Which one? The Way.
Yeah, this is the one where Toby becomes a priest, and he's screaming, "Sinners, sinners," running up the steps. Do you remember that one?
I think so, yeah.
Juliet, whatever you do with your life.
Yeah, we didn't have the collar, so we gave him a clean sock to tie around because we didn't have the collar. We tried to make him look like a priest as best we could.
Not.
Looking back on it now and me going through what I went through, this is kind of hard to watch now. But it's still kind of funny. Let me see if I can find you in here, because I think you were... Yeah, she wears this... This was a stupid idea to do for the show, but I was trying to come up with an idea where Dan would get in trouble and Julianne would catch him. So I thought, why doesn't she wear a wig, looks like someone totally different, and he doesn't know it's her, and he'll say, "You're way hotter than my girlfriend." And then she just punches the crap out of him. I just thought that would be so funny. But obviously that would never happen in the real world. But this show's like a live action cartoon. It is. It's not the real world, guys.
I know.
Obviously not.
Hi guys, how are you?
Now this one's interesting. December Delights, this was actually the last episode to be filmed. And it's actually not a heavy duty episode. We filmed so much during the third and fourth season that we filmed a few episodes that never were finished. And since this was going to be the last season, I had to find a way to get rid of all this footage. So I compiled it all into this Christmas special. So this special, none of us worked on except me. And I was trying to find Christmas footage of you, and the only footage I could find was us at the Christmas party from when you were little. You were really little here. I think you were like 5.
She didn't know what she was going to use it for, but thankfully we found it and we were able
Yeah.
to place it in at the last minute. Alaina, say hi to the camera.
That's it. Because I think the rest of what you were saying was like saying, "Hi Andrew, hi, how are you?" and like had nothing to do with heavy duty. So I'm like, we got to cut that out. This was the New Year's episode.
I want to hear the two of you say it. What did I just say?
I don't think. Did you see the one where Dan proposes?
I think so.
You saw that one? Okay.
I did.
I don't think you're in this one though. Some episodes you were. The ones that you were in were funny. I'm trying to find. I think, were you in the dancing episode? The one where we do the Footloose thing?
I don't know, I gotta say.
Let me see. This is when we were dancing the Footloose.
What was the one where, like, we were in the kitchen and you slipped on the water? Was it you who slipped?
I slipped on water a lot in this show. I don't remember.
I can't remember if it was you, Mike, or me who, like, went down and slid.
It was probably some of... I think Mike, too. We were having fun with this. Oh, my Michael Jackson thing. Oh, man. I was hooked on Michael Jackson during this time.
You were.
Hooked, yeah. Still have that record player, by the way.
This one was fun.
He's getting really into this. I'm just happy YouTube didn't take this down yet. Thank God, because Because this is one of the best episodes we did, in my opinion. I don't think you were in that one. The plumbing, you were. This is when we flood the basement, I think. Yeah, we got the hard hats in this one. Yeah.
How's the water?
Clean. I'm not down all week about this. Dude, there's nothing wrong with the water pressure here. Oh, shit.
Look at the flashlight on top of it.
Yeah, we had to duct tape that. I remember someone...
My eyes wide open.
When this episode aired, one of my friends was singing Bob the Builder theme song because it's the hard hat. Like, you should have put Bob the Builder in here, and I'm like, yeah, probably.
I'm trying to fix the pipe. I need to shut off the hot water, then I can fix the pipe. Why don't you just call a plumber to do that? Why would I call a plumber to do something for money that I can do myself for free?
I love how he's doing the chores now and not me. I'm not in the contract anymore.
This ought to do it. Okay?
He's using a meat tenderizer.
That's amazing. So funny.
And the basement gets flooded. Just so you're wondering, he's wearing a bathing suit in that, okay? But yes, he literally did get in the shower, and we did that scene. Yes,
I'm solved.
He said, I'm gonna kill them.
of course. This is the 1,000th time he's killed us.
Who's the moron that shut off the hot water?
That's classic. I still think that's good.
Right? It's me. I was trying because they're broken.
Oh wait, I think this is the one when we slip on the water.
Is it?
I think so, because it's because the plumbing's bad and the house is getting flooded. I think this is it.
It is.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, hi, Alaina.
Hey, Toby, want to see my new gymnastics?
Absolutely.
Someone help me!
Anybody need my help back there? No? Okay, good.
Oh man, I'm terrible. Oh. B-roll footage.
See the water on the floor? Look, Dan, don't worry about it. She'll be fine. What if her parents try to sue me? Worse, what if Toby tries to sue me? He won't sue you. How do you know? Because you took everything he had. His furniture, his kitchen utensils.
Well, that's how he'll get all the furniture back.
Floor for a leak, which obviously means you didn't fix the pipes.
Of course not. I'm not under contract. Why would I fix the pipes?
All right, here it goes.
Oh, this was a forced joke. You can see this coming a mile away.
Well, you made it worse. The water won't even turn on.
He's holding the button while he's... It's so obvious.
Hang on a sec. Where's Toby's? Oh, there's his.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Because I don't... It's like we're in a coal mine.
I know. It looks like that.
So what happened? Did I fix it yet? No! Oh, okay. I'm done. Call the professional. Bye here tonight to kick my ass.
Whoa!
Coming on?
Nope. So how did what?
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
Remember
it.
this.
What's the water pipe? It's the dishwasher. The dishwasher's leaking.
My back.
Yeah, just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna hurry up and see if I can just that plumber. Excuse me?
I don't think you did this one. Now, this was actually... That's real footage, by the way.
I was just about to bring up the talent show. when you
Yeah,
said that.
that was real. That was the most humiliating thing ever. Well, that went well.
Yeah.
In front of a live audience.
But I remember thinking, oh, this is going to be a great heavy-duty episode.
Get your glove.
Yeah, I don't think you were in this one.
No.
No, you weren't in this one. I don't think you were in this one either, the marathon. I'm trying to find all the ones that you did. No, you weren't in that one.
Is this for real?
This worked out really well. This whole clip show thing.
Oh, I remember him too. That was Joe, right?
Yeah.
I really just say that?
Yeah, this worked out well. Seinfeld did something like this when they ended the show. And this footage of Dan, this wasn't even planned. He was doing this on set during the third season. I think we have you doing something.
This show really was so much fun.
It was, yeah. I remember when season 4, when we were getting close to the end of the 4th season, I just remember thinking, oh, this is it, no season 5. And I originally wanted to split season 4 in half and air the other half of season 5.
Yeah.
Just to keep it going a little longer, but like, nah.
I know.
Yeah, I would love to have done a movie.
A
Like,
movie would have been great.
If we get the 5 of us together and we did a movie or something, that would be great.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, but everybody's doing their own thing. We're all like, I think, like some of us have moved out of state actually.
Yeah.
So like, and you know, it was one thing when we did this show in high school and college, but now we're like in our 20s and early 30s.
Yeah,
to do something like this, like I don't know if it would work, but
I know.
yeah, and this really didn't get a lot of fans though. This show. But
It didn't.
It didn't. No, the Man and Dog is what did.
Yeah.
Which shocked me, because I thought this was going to get the fan base, but it was the Man and Dog videos.
Yeah.
I think you're in part. Oh, this is the finale. Oh, I remember. Do you remember this?
Yeah. My red room.
Closure. All right, Alaina, is there anything else you need me to do?
Get out of my room!
Wow, the Hunger Games. That's a throwback.
I know.
Andrew?
Yeah, Alaina, you need me to do anything else for you?
I'm gonna get you, Toby, and Darren. I don't know when it's coming, but when it happens, it'll be the ultimate
Okay. I'm gonna get going now and try to get out of this contract.
I'm so glad we have all this on film to like remember the house and like.
Yeah,
Everything.
I'm happy too. And I made a lot of movies over the years too that have probably will never be released on YouTube.
Yeah.
But we have them, so. And we got Joe back for the finale.
Yeah.
I was really happy we did that. I was happy he came back
Yeah.
for the last episode. We couldn't get Nick. We tried to get Nick to bring it all full circle, but the fact that we got Joe back for the finale, that was good.
Yeah. Joe was in the first 2 seasons or just the first
Just
one?
the first season.
Yeah.
You know, figured I haven't seen you guys in a while. Yeah, I'm in the neighborhood.
I'm trying to find where you are. Here we go. Yeah, we're big fans of Big Bang Theory.
Hey, Toby, you got a minute?
Sure, go ahead.
You want to move out of Dan's place?
I'm listening.
My mom said you can move into our shore house for now.
Seriously?
Don't listen to her.
I think it's good for you getting your own place.
Well, that's fantastic.
I love how you care so much about where he lives.
I know.
Even though you hate his guts.
I know.
And I got a place. Oh, and I don't want you living with me.
No, nobody wants that. Since the pilot, nobody wanted that. Yeah, this was the finale. And your scene was at the end. I love the way it ends with the house. Like I actually drove back to the house because we had moved out of that house after season 2.
Yeah.
And I had to film it. It looks so dirty though.
It does.
Yeah, someone's got to power wash that house.
So many good memories.
So many. That tree's not even there anymore, that tree in front.
They cut it down.
They cut it down, yeah, since we shot this. This is kind of embarrassing, but it was good for me. In 2018, So we moved out of that house in 2011. In 2018, that house was up for sale again, and they had an open house, and I decided to walk through it.
No way.
I did, yeah.
I did that with my old house too.
You did?
They had an open house. I walked through. I cried the whole time.
I was this close to breaking down because I
It's
walked.
so weird.
I walked in that house. I walked in the living room, and I'm like, "This is where we shot the Crazy Kids. This was
Yeah.
Late Night with AB. This was Heavy Duty. This was where I did my Man and Dog setup when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. Like all the memories you go through.
Everything came flooded back. It was crazy.
Yep.
They redid like everything in the house too. It looked so different, but it felt the same. It was weird.
And they redid some of the stuff in my house.
Sure you
Yeah.
haven't said anything about moving into the shore house?
Of course, my mom makes a cameo.
Yes, Mother, I didn't say a word. Best, cry again.
Dad, I've got some bad news. You see, Alaina said, what's this? That's half what I made for my novel. Go rent an apartment.
Now I left it open a little bit in case we ever came back and did a movie. Like you know Dan's gonna be okay, Julianne's gonna be okay. You pulled the ultimate prank, so you're good.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson, but his story was kind of left open a little bit. You're not really sure where Toby's gonna go. And if we ever did a movie, it would have been about him
Yeah.
to like kind of put closure. And if we didn't, we still have closure anyway because like he moves on with his life.
Yeah.
This was good. Yeah, I love how it just pulls out like that.
I know.
Did you watch this when it first aired?
Yeah.
You did?
I watched all of them. Every time it came out, like I would be like, we gotta watch it.
Do you still have the DVDs I gave you when
Yes,
they came
I
out?
have all of them.
That was always fun making those DVDs because every year, every Christmas Eve, I would always make them around Christmas time, and I would go see you at on Christmas Eve, and I say, "Here's the new season."
I know.
And when I gave you season 4, I'm like, "That's it. There's no season 5."
I know. Yeah, I still have all of them.
All right, so that was us watching heavy duty repeats.
Yeah.
Mostly Alaina's scenes.
Hilarious.
My scene's not so much hilarious, more like cringe-worthy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Alaina, is there anything you want to say?
No, just that I can't believe it's been 10 years and I had so much fun filming this and it's so fun to reminisce on it.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
It really is so much fun. You guys should go reminisce too.
Absolutely. Mike, Dan, Julianne, Joe, Nick, if you're watching. I had a lot of fun making this show with you guys.
Yeah,
Tons of
same
fun.
here. And we miss you guys.
Oh yeah.
Hope
Yeah, I
you're
miss you
doing
guys.
okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's about it, and see you guys in the next video.
We'll see you guys.